So, moving on then from the front of legs, the video that I'm about to do now, video 4, is for the stomach. Some clients won't want their stomach massaged, that's absolutely fine, but as a therapist you really should explain to them the benefit of having the stomach massaged and how it will help with menstrual cycle, how it will help with the digestive system, with the colon, the free flowing of waste material. So it is very, very beneficial to massage the stomach. So hopefully the client will be happy with that and they'll see the benefits. However, if they don't want the stomach massage, that's fine. Sometimes clients really believe that their stomach is not like anybody else's and it's embarrassing for them, and it shouldn't be, because we're all the same and we're very professional and they do not need to feel embarrassed in any way with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to fan up our towel and we're going to place our client's hands just on top of the towel so that it holds that in place and it doesn't get in your way. You're taking the towel up to the bra strap line up here so that you can get the full stomach in. With your towel or blanket, you would then take that down, you would tuck that in, make sure you tuck in right down the sides as well, so that doesn't come out whilst you're massaging. Now you're using your oil that you've chosen for your client's objectives again. Obviously I've just got the plain oil here at the moment, but it would be the essential oils, either pre-blended, depending on what it was your client wanted. Let your client know you're back. And then we're going to make sure that we have enough in. Now, unlike body massage, we don't need to go all the way underneath the back, but we do need to make sure the sides have got done. The back was done quite thoroughly when we did the back at the very beginning of the routine. So make sure you have enough. You do not want to stop your routine and you do not want to stop moving to go and get more oil because you're dragging on the client's skin. Okay, so the massage routine for the stomach. There are a few. You can use the one that you've used for body massage, but because this is all about putting the product into the skin, it is nice to do the square effleurage routine for this, because you can come to this side of your client's body, you can come down, you can drag up with both hands, down to the other side, make sure you're in your proper stance, that's with your legs apart, so that you can bend your knees, keeping your back nice and straight. Now, if your client is quite tall and has a long torso, you would do double-handed across, down, dragging up and back. Across, up, down, dragging up again and back. If your client had quite a small torso, you can follow one hand after the other to come down, to drag up, to come down, one hand, the other meeting it, down and lift up. So what we must do is make sure that we are covering the whole of your client's skin, that essential oil is getting pushed into every single part of your client's tissue as you possibly can. So we've already said that we do not do Topoman. This is aromatherapy, but we have got to try to get this oil pushed through as much as we can. So once again, we are using the flat-handed petrissage, the flat-handed kneading. So nice and firm, but flat-handed. Make sure your stance is correct at the side of the bed, knees bent, back straight. And we're going round 3 times, pushing the oil through, making sure you don't miss any area. And this is the 3rd one. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to circle the stomach area, which helps with everything that we spoke of at the beginning of this video. And then we're going to do small circles following the root of the colon. Now the root of the colon is in a square around the stomach before it filters out of the body. So we are going to start hand on top of the other. And for the sake of the video, I'm going to show you where that square is. We're circling, and that goes down. So the video's not picking up that. So what I'll do is I'll come the other way so that you can see. So we're coming up, we're coming across, we're coming back down, and then we're veering into a curve to reach the centre of the body. And we would do that 3 times. And across. Again, use as much of your flat hand as you can, but most of the work is in your fingertips here to get a deeper pressure. Okay, so we are going to do some ringing now, because if there's any residue left on the skin of this essential oil, we want this last opportunity before we do the effleurage to try to push it through, and it's not just wasted by being absorbed into their towel or blanket when you cover them up again. So we're going to go all the way up, all the way back down, and all the way back up. Flat-handed, don't miss any area. And then you're going to end up at the bottom, so ring to get to the bottom, and then we're going to do those flat-handed effleurages again in that square. Remembering, if your client has a smaller torso, one hand can follow the other and 2 can come back. For my client, I'm going to use both hands, back, side, over and back again. So we do 6 of these effleurages, and our finishing position would be upper and lower stomach, the solar plexus and the abdomen, gentle pressure and release. Now, to cover our client, we would make sure that their underwear isn't cutting into them. Bring your first towel or blanket up. Hold the top of the towel here. I hope the video is picking that up, because when I bring that towel down, I'm not going to bring the whole towel down and expose my client. We want to give her privacy and respect the whole time. We're now going to move on to the arms, which is going to be video 5.